Did you
Not yet.
All right, we're live.
In the blue corner, standing in at 5'0", from Chicago, Illinois, fighting out of the middle of fucking nowhere, Alabama, Jacob Beans. And in the red corner, standing in as high as a giraffe's ass, fighting out of Moonshine Hills, Tennessee, Cody, the mouth of the South. Woo! It's the Inside the Minds of Fighting podcast.
What the fuck is up?
Dude, Jake, man, look, I don't know, man. Right now, I'm depressed right now. The Outlaw, he's supposed to come on. He called me earlier, and he was really drunk and drinking. So I don't know if we're gonna have him or not because he hasn't answered me back yet. So we might not have him. But dude, first off, all right, we got a very good segment. We got going. It's the Hillbilly
The
and
new
Ass.
one. I'm excited.
This could be intense because look, this is unscripted. So this could be scripted. Then we got the because former BKFC 135 champion, but he's still the Gazette champion because I don't think they can take that from him. We got Dabby Dad on, and we're gonna really destroy some shit about that because I feel like they should be paid more anyway. So that. And then we have Dream Management on. We have some people from their company. They have MMA fighters that are in the UFC, and they got people that's getting in bare knuckle. And Turp House is involved with them and everything. Barnes, Jay. So that's going to be something cool. But while we're doing this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share this into the thing while I'm discussing Jake. Did you see the fights this weekend?
I'm going to be 100% honest with you, dude. I watched all the early prelims, all the prelims. I drank so much I fell asleep during the Bilal Muhammad fight. I'm 100% honest. I fell asleep. I guess I should say passed out. I didn't go to bed. I fell asleep in a chair with a beer in my hand. But no, I went back and watched the highlights.
Dude, I was going to tell you, man, Israel. Then he smacked him on the ass. He was whooping him so bad. He was, first off, check this out. Team Hillbilly Hammer, Shoemaker. Check my shirt out, guys. I forgot to say anything about that. Look at that. And new World Heavyweight Champion Shoemaker. A badass shirt, dude. It feels good too, man. I kind of feel like a badass. Built Jeep tough.
We got a bunch of them, homemade, for sale, any colors. Let's bring in the Jackass. What do we got? You want to bring him in?
We got him. We got him. He's part of the first segment. We're looking for. We gotta get the Hillbilly on with him. But yeah, we can get it going with
we get another Hillbilly. We have 2 Hillbillies and 2 Jackasses in here.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. But anyway, yeah. Go ahead and add it. We'll get them all, and I'm still sharing. We'll get them.
What's up?
Motherfuckers called me while I was hitting the funny shit. What's going on, fellas?
Dude, look, man. I was trying to share it. I haven't got to share it yet to anything, and I was telling him I was like, "This is gonna be some funny shit." Because I told, I mean, he didn't get to see the pictures of Josh. We were seeing, Josh he's coming on. I told you, that dude to eat anything. That's the craziest thing in the world. Like literally, if you dared him to eat toothpaste on, ice cream, he would eat it.
Ask him to eat some toothpaste out of corn dogs. He'll do that shit.
Yeah. But hold on, Jake. Why I'm sharing and everything. Dude, hold on. But no, when we get him on, I was telling Jake, I was like, Jake, all right, so we're gonna really rev this up. And what we're going to do is we'll do like a game. I'm going to be the question, and it'll be you, Jay, and Josh. We're going to do a little question thing, and it's going to be something interesting. I'm going to throw it at you, and we'll do like a ranking. What was that show on ESPN? Jake, what was it? What part of the interruption?
What? No.
Come on, man.
Where's Josh at? Where's the Hillbilly at? Where's he at?
He's the one that was telling me when to go on the shit.
Hey, tell him what time zone he's in. He's in there. But no, Jay, I was gonna ask you. Did you do a lot of stuff at the Hall of Fame? Have you been in that ring yet? Have you ran around in the Rocky ring yet?
I ain't got a chance to do that yet, but I'll get a chance to though. It'll be a good time.
Jay, I don't know if you've seen that, Jay. The actual ring from Rocky
That's just
that Apollo trained in is at the Hall of Fame.
That is crazy.
Which one?
Rocky 2.
The one Apollo. Yeah.
Oh, the real one?
The real one.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yes!
Oh shit.
Yeah. No. Yes. Yeah. See, I'm still trying to share it, but I'm about to. Here I go. But anyway,
we're gonna have hillbillies on one side, jackasses on the other.
Yeah.
Let me flip it up here. There we go.
Oh yeah. Hey, look, guys. Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Jake, check your shirt out. Jake, check the shirt out. I was trying to tell you.
Which one?
The hillbilly shirt, the nerd hillbilly.
The shit that I sent you.
Oh yeah.
That's go to Inside the Mind to Fight the podcast. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I'll talk to Josh for a minute. Let me.
Josh, what's up?
Yeah,
what you doing?
I'm still really
what's
bad.
going on?
Not a fucking thing.
All right. Hey, so also, I don't think Jake knows you're actually Jake. He's a politician too. He's a politician, not a hillbilly, not just a nerd. He's a politician.
Everyone's a damn politician nowadays.
Look, we're all right. So, all right, we're gonna play the. All right, we'll do a question game right here. All right, so we're not gonna be strictly just into hardcore bare knuckle, but I'm gonna pick, like whoever I'm gonna pick a fighter, and you gotta sell me on why this fighter is the badass of all fighters and all fighters. And if you don't, but you gotta sell me on it. The game is you gotta make me believe it. All right, so you ready?
I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so first off, we're going nerdy hillbilly. The first one I want you to sell me on. Let's see, who would the fighter be? Somebody really, I want you to tell me why he's the best. Sell me on Tyler Goodjohn.
You don't even have a list ready?
No, I had it wrote down. I left my list. Tyler Goodjohn. You know Goodjohn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna sell me on that. All right, Brad, you have to sell me on the number one. This guy right here. You have to sell me on this guy right here. Actually, let's do this one.
How you gonna handle Tyler?
Yeah, I got him with Tyler. I already got Jake. Wait, I gotta get Brad one. Brad, all right, you ready? I want you to sell me on who is the best fighter, and I want it to be Jake. You know who I'm talking about? No. I want you to tell me Paige Van Zandt.
You want me?
Have you seen her TikTok though? On a side note, have you seen her
Jake.
TikTok?
Oh yeah, TikTok.
I was actually.
Don't make me go on a rant. Okay, so Jake, you're gonna be Brandon Mallow.
Oh my God.
All right, I want you. This is the game. The game is you got to sell me on why this is the baddest fighter in the world. It can't be the hottest. It's got to be the baddest. Why this person is the best. All right, so ready? We'll go. Who wants to go first? We'll go with the nerdy hillbilly. He's gonna sell. This is it. I'm feeling it.
All right. So, y'all out there ever heard of Goodjohn? Well, okay. So, here's what he's got. He's from over the water. He's over the pond. So, with him, he's from the UK and all that shit. So, he'll be like any butler. He will serve you. He will fucking destroy anything in your way.
So, do you think he's gonna beat Palomino?
It's gonna be. It's gonna definitely go to round 5.
It's gonna go to round 5 because that's how tough Goodjohn is.
I feel like it's going to go It's going head to head.
Okay. So, all right, the jackass. Okay. Sell me on why Paige Van Zandt is the baddest person in BKFC. Right now, look, I'm talking about like right now, if Thor came down, Thor was going to run from her. That's how tough. And look, the nerd hillbilly's waiting to watch. He's checking it out.
Listen, all right. So the funny thing about you asked me about is that it was actually the first female fighter I ever watched fight. The first fight because I actually joined during Knucklemania. So that was her first bare knuckle that I had ever watched. Let me tell you something. She went against somebody who was a veteran of that combat sport itself. She didn't give a shit. It's known as the choke heard around the world. Not only that. Yeah, I understand. Maybe here, I don't know. I heard this as a rumor. Don't quote me on this shit. That these are fake. I have no idea. I heard this on Instagram, so I have no fucking clue.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. The Ass just broke some news, guys. I didn't even know that. Holy shit! We got breaking news. Hold on. What did you say? Nobody called that. What did you say?
Who it came from, but that's what I heard. I don't know facts, so I'm just gonna quote what I hear. So she put up one fucking fight against Britain. I mean that is what it is. She did what she had to do.
All right, so he's got that.
Of course, she's not used to being there. She wasn't used to being there.
All right, Jay. You tell me right now why Brandon Mallow is the baddest motherfucker on the planet. This is the sell right here because you're selling everything.
Have you seen this fucking hair? Have you seen this hair? This smile? It's just a face you just want to punch. Everybody. It's a face only a mother could love. Everybody wants to fight him because everyone thinks they could beat him because, well, you probably can.
He said, "Why you?"
No, you did. Oh,
he's the best. He's the best.
Hold on. Let me get
I'm the most talked about fighter in bare knuckle, and I haven't even won.
Look,
it.
That was me. I didn't say that. That was Mallow himself.
Everybody knows those. Everybody knows them Renzo's glasses, right?
So, all right. So, okay. So this is better now. So after we done that, I'm honestly to God, I feel like theatrical and everything. I'm gonna have to go with the nerdy hillbilly on that one because I feel like did you see his? He brought it. He had the hands. So that's gonna go point up. So right now, I mean, who do you feel like's the hottest chick in bare knuckle? Sell it.
Whoa.
Go. We'll go with the nerdy hillbilly first.
Whew. Hottest. Okay. So I would have to go with Jenny Savage. Yeah, she's a little petite thing, but you gotta look at the ass on that. Look at the cake. I just want to put some frosting on it.
That was a good one.
I bet it'd be angel food.
All right, this one's gonna be difficult. This one's gonna be difficult, but I am gonna go with Taylor Starling.
That's a good one.
I'm going with
that's
Taylor.
A good one too.
She does all that she does as a mother. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Taylor. She's.
Hey, what was the girl's name that she fought? The last fight.
You need to ask Mr. Hillbilly there. Like I said, I joined Knucklemania time.
Yeah, and I joined at BKFC 11.
So, what was the girl's name that fought Taylor? I couldn't think of her name. Shit, dude,
That escaped me.
No, that chick. I don't know her name. But
That'd be a big
she's
one.
hot.
I'm sure somebody who's watching knows, but it's got to be a big one if it was Taylor.
It was her first fight. I can't think of her name, but that's who I picked. Her. I can't think of her name, but that chick. You know,
that doesn't help.
I don't know her name right now. I gotta think. I was gonna say it
Well, you
earlier.
gotta pick someone else then. I'm
It's
going.
your turn. No,
I'm
it's your
going.
turn.
I don't know. Can I have two or no?
Oh,
You can go.
it was Clarissa Gala.
Yes, Clarissa. That's
Wow.
that dude. Look,
Mhm.
hands down. I mean, I think they're all hot, but like I don't know.
Yeah,
Jake, what do you go, Jake? What do you go, Jake?
it's crazy.
I don't know. It's either Beck Rawlings or Pearl Gonzalez.
Oh, Beck Rollins. Damn it. I dog it, boys and girls. Oh,
I'd like
All
to
right,
check
so here
her
we go.
down under.
Okay. All right. So the hillbilly. All right. So you have a YouTube channel, man. You eat every fucking thing. Like, and look, I've been talking shit to Catfish Cooley in places like that. Let me ask you, like, would you be willing to do an extreme eating challenge with him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
That would be
Yep.
crazy. That would be crazy.
Yep. I was just gonna mention all of that. I was gonna mention every bit of doing some eating challenges with this guy.
Okay,
Because
so check this out. Look, this is what we're gonna do. Because I wanted to introduce the world to your segment. Because I got y'all coming in for a question. Like I sent y'all that message. I'm about to hit. Dad's about to hit up. We're gonna talk. We're coming back with the eating thing, but also I want to come back with the question. Like y'all gonna have a question. So the craziest questions y'all can think of, y'all throw at Dat. Because this is y'all are epic tonight. This is hell yeah. But I want to think because we're going to cut a promo for Catfish Cooley, but we're going to hit you backstage right fast. We're going to bring Dad on, and then we're going to bring y'all back, and we're going to do it.
Yeah, let's do this. I'm in.
Yeah, y'all get ready.
go.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Take a smoke
Later,
break.
fellas.
Take a smoke break.
Take a smoke break in the backstage. I'm ready for that. You got Dad on?
We got Dat. Dat. BKFC star, former Gold Glover. Dat Nguyen, how you doing?
Hey guys, thanks for having me today.
Hell yeah,
Dude, man.
Thanks for joining us.
Look, right now I can tell you're still the champion in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? And are you still the Gazette champion, or did they take that belt from you?
I'm still the champion. From what I heard, from what I know, you don't lose the belt until you lose the fight. So, once you win it, you can't lose it unless you lose a fight.
Look, I agree with a lot of people. Everybody, and Reggie wants to fight you, and I understand that, and he's worked his way up to fight you and stuff. But I also look at your side. You're like, pay me more, or give me somebody that I can build my brand more.
Right.
And that makes sense because look, dude, you're like the bare knuckle Manny Pacquiao, man. You know what I'm saying? You've got that. And you can ask Jake. They're like selling fights. If they would let me promote you, that's what I'm saying. It's unreal. Like I didn't understand what they were doing. So how do you feel about that? Do you feel like you're going to fight back in the BKFC, or are you going to go somewhere else?
Like I said, everything is open right now. Like I said, right after I won from Bedford, you could see David wasn't very happy, because he's thinking in the back of his mind like, oh man, that's gonna want to pay now. You know what I mean? I don't have a contract with him, so he's gonna want. Like I said, I told David, I come into bare knuckle to help him build the brand. Within my 3 fights, it kind of made the bare knuckle brand even more exciting, because every time I come to fight. Look at my fight with Bedford; it was a war, And like I said, I just hope to get paid. That's all.
Well, I mean, I was going to tell you the way I don't understand the marketing thing. To be honest, man, you could be marketed really easy, man. You talk good. You do all you're selling the fight. You'll talk shit. You'll do everything that they want. I just didn't understand. So is the relationship, is it kind of good? Are y'all kind of, are y'all at that Dana White, John Jones level right now, or are you past that?
You see, me and David are like best friends. That's the problem. But when it comes down to money, it's business. Like I talk to David on the person. I'll text him and say, "Hey, happy birthday," stuff like that, and happy Father's Day, etc., etc. But when it comes down to money, he gotta look out what is best for his company, where he's gonna invest his money at. BKFC is a new brand. Eventually it will be a multi-billion-dollar company in the near future. But like I said, for me, I gotta look out for my family too. Even though he's my friend in a personal level that I talk to, and he's a man. I love that man. But he's a man of honor, and he lived up his word. Because when I came to him 2 years ago, I wanted to fight Alam Labov, and he said, "Look, we can't fight Alam Labov yet because you not even have a bare knuckle fight." So he said, "Look, let's be a world champion first." So, I said, "Look, how many fights are you gonna take me to be a world champion?" He's like, "Look, we're gonna give you 2 fights. We're gonna put." I said, "Look, okay, put me in front of anybody." And then Bedford was the champion. 2 years ago, Bedford was already the champion because he was the first one to be the champion out of 8-man tournament. So he said, "Look, if you win 2 fights, we're gonna give you Bedford." And they want to go and put Reggie instead of Bedford the last fight. And I got sick. Unfortunately, I really want to shut Reggie up, because he's been talking a lot of trash, and he thinks he's a great fighter. But when it's time to fight, he's gonna run. And people who talk a lot, they're gonna run. And I don't like to talk a lot because I'm a real fighter. You don't see me run with Bedford.
So that's what I mean. Belford. Yeah, you and Belford. You fought him, and Belford was in the UFC. He's fought top-notch talent. And everything. Are you do you think you'll be BKFC? Would you fight bare knuckle somewhere else? Because right now you could make bare knuckle great. You have the Gazette belt, and if you took it to another promotion, dude, that's when it gets good. That's what I sent you a message. I said, that's what I would do.
I'm talking to BKB, BYB, and the son was that combat, bare knuckle combat in Saudi Arabia. So they say what is on the table, but I'm also open for David too. And like I said, I want to make history. I come to the sport. Combat sports to make history. If I'm not making money, then I want to make history. But if
let me ask you something. If you went back to BKFC, would you want your belt back?
I'm still the champion. I didn't lose my belt. You know what I mean? The only time you lose your belt is when you lose the champion. They can't whoever they give the belt to, like Bedford and Reggie, and those are temporary. Those belts are interim belts. I'm the champion. I beat the champion. You know what I mean? So if they ever fought for those belts, they're gonna call me back one day and say, "Look, and they offer me the right amount of money, I'll beat them up again." I'm the king in this bare knuckle for my weight right now.
Hey, look, I was gonna tell you the cool thing about it, and I'm just throwing BYB. We had Mike on, the president. I chat with him a lot. We had Dada on, and I sent him a message. I said, "Man," and I know they pay the starter fighters real good. And I was like, you need to talk to him, get him to bring that belt over to BYB, because look, they got a BKFC guy that fought in BKFC at 135 that's doing their main event. This next coming up, the Spencer, the guy that looks like the Viking, he's doing their main event. So they're taking, and he's making more money. So hey, take that belt over there, man. That'll be funny as hell. Hey.
Absolutely. I'm open for anything. You know what I mean? Like bare knuckle is the new thing now. The new generation are all into that stuff. You know what I mean? It's real fighting. That's why I like it. No bull crap around. Just straight fighting.
You don't like? Would you, if the money's right, would you go back to just pro boxing, or you like the combat bare knuckle?
I think
in whatever arena it is.
I love bare knuckle because it's a real fight, and it's man to man. But like I said, but also I'm also open for boxing too. I'm talking to Golden Boy, I'm talking to Top Rank, I'm talking to Matchroom. But those guys in those companies, they are looking to protect their own fighter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're looking to protect their own champion because they don't want me to come in there and ruin their plan. Because for me to not have a huge following and I go in there and ruin their plan. Like I said, same thing with BKFC. David, he didn't think I was gonna come in there and ruin their plan. They want a homegrown Bedford. Bedford was like, I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT ever. I'm gonna move a weight. And guess what? I went in there and took his belt.
I mean, imagine, when you were your last couple boxing fights. I remember when you were supposed to fight Ryan Garcia.
Right.
I mean, imagine what would have happened. Does he still have the belt? I don't know. I think he just lost it, but I mean,
No,
he was a kid.
He's a social media sensation, like Justin Bieber. He's a good fighter too, since he's been training with.
I mean, if you
Penelope.
would have gotten that fight, more than likely beat him because he was just a young kid. I mean, you were seasoned vet at the time. You could have changed his whole career. I mean,
like I said,
it's crazy.
Absolutely. Like I said, I always come for those opportunities. And like I said, my last fight in boxing, I fought a kid that was 22-0, and they was hyping him up to be the next big Mexican superstar. And like I said, that's the thing about boxing. It's different from MMA. They're looking to keep that record 0, like Mayweather.
Yeah,
And
you got to
eventually-
keep that 0 over there.
Yeah. But like I said, I'm open for anything. My whole career, I've been looking for opportunity. I don't have a manager now. I got first round to manage me, so hopefully they do something good for me.
Did it piss you off that they made that release the other day and vacated and put them in the match? That was quick.
They
didn't let you have any banter or anything.
I was a little upset. But it's David's company. He's gonna look out what is best. But from my point of view, not to talk bad about David, from my point of view, they just degraded their brand. They degraded their brand by doing that. Because I'm the champion, I won that. The only way you can lose the belt is by retiring, or by like I said, by retiring or lose the belt in a fight. So for they can just keep on passing out belts. Then I mean, the belts were worth nothing. I mean, like I said, if they keep doing that and passing out belts, the belt really worth nothing, really.
So what was it? Did they tell you? Was it just Reggie, or was there another fight they were looking at too? Because I mean, artists. I mean,
you were supposed to fight Johnny and Reggie last year. Was that COVID that just canceled it, or?
Yeah, I was supposed to fight Johnny like a couple months after my fight in February 2020.
Yeah.
Then the COVID hits, you know what I mean? And then we went a year. I didn't even do nothing, and I didn't even train. I didn't even open the gym. I sold my gym, etc. So, and then they offered me Bedford to come back. And then Bedford was injured, and so they put the Reggie in. And I said, look, usually I don't even train, so if they put Reggie in, I'm gonna shut him up just because he's in my way right now. He's talking a lot of trash, and I just get rid of him. But unfortunately, I got sick, and I don't want to cheat the fan. I don't want to come in and cheat the fan by not being at 100%, because I always come to give my 100%. I don't come in there at 60% and collect a payday. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't come for the money. If I come for the money and for the win. That's why people don't avoid me in boxing. You know what I mean? Like, and another thing, I have the MMA background. I want to be able to. I always had a dream of becoming an MMA champion. Like the UFC champion. That'll be the biggest brand out there. So I grew up doing karate, kickboxing, Muay Thai, and wrestling. Kendall Grove is a turf winner. He was my teammates.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
I used to wrestle with Kendall, and I don't want to talk bad, but I used to smoke him. he's so
lanky, man.
I was 4-time varsity, and I was 2-time state placer in Hawaii, and I'm a great wrestler. You know what I mean? Because I knew that if I was gonna fight MMA someday, I need to know wrestling, and that's what I took up wrestling in high school. 4-time varsity, 4-time regional champion, and 2-time state placer. So you already know my pedigree in wrestling.
See, if you can wrestle, I mean, that's the key. If you learn how to wrestle, you can do MMA. If you don't know how to wrestle, you're fucked.
Right, because you got to know how to control the hip, and like I said, and I did kickboxing. Before I convert strictly to boxing, I was a good kickboxer. I was a Muay Thai fighter. I could kick better, I could punch, I could throw any kind of kicks, roundhouse, spinning back, any kind of kick you could think of, butterfly. But you don't practice for so long, and then because the thing about kickboxing and boxer is like when you start to focus on kicking, your feet is a lot lighter. As if you focus on boxing, your feet is more settled. So so you either convert yourself to be a boxer or a kickboxer. You know what I mean? That's why most kickboxers, they punch doesn't generate as much power as a boxer. for that same reason. So if I want to convert myself back into kickboxing, it'll be easy because I already know how to do it.
So
Yeah, you train with a bunch of guys. You train right with Gotti, Arturo Gotti.
Yes, I
And
used to spar Arturo Gotti. I was 21, 22 years old when I sparred Arturo Gotti, and Arturo was making millions of dollars per fight. You know, for me to go in there with.
I mean, you were fighting when some of these guys now were in grade school. You know, I mean,
right.
sitting in booster seats, you were already knocking people out.
Yeah, just you know, they call that's called experience. That's called wisdom. You know, I got to teach those kids. I got to teach those young kids talking trash. You know, like I say, when I fought Adele was like, "Oh, this is bare knuckle. This is not boxing." All right, you don't know my background in bare knuckle. I grew up in Hawaii, so you know.
Hey, I can be right now. I can tell you. You want to get a 50% raise with BKFC? You know what you got to do?
What I got to do?
Get a boob job.
I got a boob job.
That's all he's paying right now, man. Look, that's all he's paying right now.
You know, whatever it sells. You know what I mean? Because we in the entertainment business. You know, so I mean, you gotta entertain. You know, at the end of the day, it's fighting, but you also gotta entertain the fan. And right now, that's what entertain the fans. You know, and those. But
let me ask you something. Does it really? Did you know at Knucklemania, she was in the main event, and they paid her all that money, right? And they only sold 5K pay-per-views. So what is it?
Pay-per-view?
That's what the number said, 5K pay-per-view.
I don't know if that's back or not. I think they sold more than that.
That's what I'm about her, like her, whatever, her situation. And if that's true, I don't know if it's paying that good because I feel like they took a little dip on that one, if that's the case.
See, I don't know the inside story of the numbers of pay-per-view in that Saturday, you know. I mean, the company is so young right now. Right now, they're trying to get as much viewer as possible. So I understand why David is doing that because, you know, Paige has a huge following, you know, so they're using her to bring in more eyes for new eyes. Like right now, you know, there's a lot of hardcore BKFC fans, but, you know, they need to bring in more fans. So, you know, it took the UFC 20 years to grow as big, you know, but the BKFC brand in 3 years, it has grown very quickly. So, you know, because,
who's
you know.
Who's a fighter right now that you like to watch that's in bare knuckle? It can be any organization. Like you said, hey, I'm a fan of that fighter. That's a good fighter.
You know, like I said, BKFC and bare knuckle is a new sport, and right now I don't see anybody out there that you know look like I phenomenal except you know me. I think you know. I think I'm the McGregor of bare knuckle. You know, I want to be McGregor. You know, and that's the reason why I want to fight Autumn LeBeouf. Autumn is Conor McGregor's teammate, and Autumn already agreed to fight me. He already agreed to fight me, so it's all up to David to put it together. You know.
He did say he wanted to fight for the 135 belt, the 145 belt, and the 155 belt.
Right,
so
right.
I mean, that would have been a good fight.
That is my plan. I told David, look, after I win the 135, let's go to 145, fight Jason Knight, fight Autumn LeBeouf for the 145-pound title, and then I go to 155 and fight Louis Baboon or whoever has the belt, Tyler Goodjohn. You know, that's the reason why David put those fights together. I already told David the plan. So it's all, you know, David just got to give me an opportunity, and I will prove everybody. I'll win multiple weight divisions. Those guys has hands, but not the kind of hands and mentality I have. You know, getting hands.
And I'm going to tell you, Tyler Goodjohn, a lot of people sleeping on him. He just came off of COVID when he fought the Felon that time.
Right.
And he's training hard. I'm going to tell you, I don't know if you heard this. Tyler actually, Godbeard said it on the show, had to fly himself to Puerto Rico because the company wouldn't fly him over yet with no training coach, and he's training himself all by himself in Puerto Rico right now.
That's what I did. I trained by myself for the past 10 years. You know what I mean? 10 years. I own a gym, so guess what? I train myself. And when I have a fight, that's when I call up my buddy. I call up buddy. Hey, buddy, can you come over and work my corner? Buddy show up 2 weeks, a week before my fight, you know, and hold pads for me for a few sessions. So,
hey, I was going to ask you, the people, you know, Reggie's got fans, everybody's got fans. Right. The people that like they're trying to make you try to look scared to come back. That's what everybody's doing on that side. What would you say to that? You're not scared of them because you're a fighter.
But they can say they want to say it because when it's time to fight, Look at Bedford. Bedford talking a big game, right? And guess what? If you watch his fight with Reggie don't have big balls. He act like he does. He's just a thug. He's a punk. When it's time to fight, when I said to Bedford, look, I said, "Are you gonna stand in the middle ring and fight with me?" Bedford didn't answer. Bedford didn't answer, right? At the press conference, he didn't even answer, right? I caught him. I said, "Look, are you gonna stand there and bang? You gonna stand there and bang?" And guess what? I did what I said I was gonna do, right? And I stayed there. I never took a step backwards. I was right there when he was right there. And Bedford is the one that's backpedaling. The only time that he pushed me, he wants to hold me and push me against the rope. This is bare knuckle. This is not wrestling. I know wrestling. I could just drill. I can do a switch on him and throw him on the floor, but I'm not gonna do that. I let him burn his energy. I'm not gonna resist him. And if he's gonna push me, I'm just gonna walk back against the rope and let him do his rapid punch, because that thing don't mean nothing. I'm over here digging his body. So look, when I fight Burnett, it's not even worth the fight, because if it does happen, I'm gonna punish him. Punish him. Please put it together. David, please put it together. So that way I can shut up all his fans that really believe in him, because he's not. Look, like I said, that's the fight I really want right now, because he talks so much trash.
So they're gonna fight each other because they've already announced it. So they fight and they win the belt. You come back, you're keeping your belt. You're walking in with the belt because you're the champion in your eyes, right?
Right. I'm gonna destroy those two. Hey, look. I fought Bedford with minimum training. Look, usually I told people I don't train if I'm not motivated. All right. If you're trying to offer me some fight, I'm not motivated unless it was for the world championship and you give me the contract, so I know it's for sure. You know what they're trying to do right now? They don't even want. They're iffy. Like, we might pay you, we might not pay you. You know what I mean? And they're gonna try to slip the contract in. Like, oh yeah, you got 4 weeks to get ready for this fight. You know what? I'm gonna be ready, because I don't even need to be 100% to whoop those guys' ass. That's all I did with Bedford. I wasn't even 100%, and I whooped him. Imagine if I was training 6-8 weeks. Those guys don't have a chance. But like I said, I come to BKFC to help them build the brand and make it go viral. And I look for winning multiple divisions. Look at Bedford. Bedford was talking like, look, after I beat Dat Nguyen, I'm gonna go and win multiple division. I'm gonna go win the 145, 155, and be the GOAT, be the greatest of all time bare knuckle fighter. And guess what? He don't take. He's so upset right now that I'm repeating what he's saying. You know what I mean? It's just kind of comical, because I'm kind of like a comical guy too. I'm funny.
Look,
That's how we are.
Look, I love it, man. Because look, I love that you still got the Gazette belt, and like I was saying, man, you can play the media now. I mean, because they don't want that belt to go anywhere else. They don't want that belt.
That belt is the first belt of all belts, since 1882. So over 140-year history. And John L. Salaman was the first one to hold that belt, and that guy is world famous. And it's an honor for me to hold that belt. So like I said, I talked to the president, and he said, look, the only way you can lose the belt is by losing a fight. So I can take that belt wherever I want to take it, and that belt has no attachment to BKFC. You know what I mean? It's the first belt in the sanction in the whole United States of America. So that's a father of all belts.
Yeah, look, you need to just do it. You need to just take it somewhere else. And I know that people are gonna get mad at me saying that, but as a fan, it's over here. The only way somebody can ever get that belt is to come get it over here. And if somebody really wants it bad enough, it's going to make fighter pay bigger everywhere. Fighters going to get paid more at BKFC, because once the belt's over here, they'll be able to know.
Like I said, the company is only going to pay you what they think you're worth. So, like I said, I think I'm worth more than that, because I bring a lot to the table, And like I said, the company eventually will be $1 billion company. Look at the UFC; it's worth $7 billion, and the fighter are making less than 10%. So, I think I want to help them build this brand. So but at the same time, I want to be compensated. Because if the company in the future, look at the UFC. The UFC did become $1 billion company by itself. It became the $1 billion because of Victor Ortiz and the other big name fighters that put their heart and soul into those wars.
Yeah, I mean, it's all at the end of the day, it's a job for you. I mean, that's how you make your living. Yeah, you're not going to fight for free.
Right.
You got to fight for money. I mean, look at, UFC is just the top echelon of it, but those guys are getting paid drastically different amounts. I mean, you got guys barely making, 50,000 for fights, while the guy he's fighting is making, 500,000.
Right.
It all comes down to what that contract says. It doesn't matter your ranking or how good or how bad you are. It comes down to what that contract is, and not a lot of people see the back end of it. They just see the fighter.
Look at Nate Diaz. Look at Nate Diaz.
That's exactly. Diaz made so much. I mean, way
him
more.
And Connor. Look, him and Connor don't
Connor
need
is
belts.
what did it. Connor brought the big money up.
Right.
But I want you to think, and I was going to say, since y'all were talking about that, look at Diaz's fight. The final part of the fight, he almost knocked the person out. Guess what everybody's talking about? Diaz. Pay him. It's about your brand, and you make more money. Yeah. And
just as much it's a job for you, it's a business for, Feldman and Nate and all those guys. I mean, it's a business for them. They got to make money too, but the fighters was what make the money.
Right. See, the fighter is the one that bring in the fan base and get the fans engaged. So, I said, maybe this whole drama thing is good for the brand. If I ever go back to bare knuckle, it might be good publicity for the brand. You know what I mean? And so,
you could be the most badass fighter in the world, but if nobody knows who the fuck you are, it doesn't matter. It does not matter.
It's all about
marketing. And you could be the worst fighter, but if everyone either wants to see you win or wants to see you lose, that's money.
And look at Logan Paul. Logan Paul went in there.
Oh yeah.
Making $20 million a fight. So, it's all about social media following now. So maybe that's the reason why I need to go and build my social media. You know what I mean? I need the help of everybody. All you guys tuning in right now. Okay. Follow me. All right.
But anyway, man, thanks for coming on tonight, man. You got any shout outs? And look, I know you're still a champion. You still got your belts and everything. Just tell us what we expect in the future.
Just stay tuned, man. I'm not going nowhere. I'm still the champion. I'm ready to shut all those guys up. Just pay me. Like I said, I'm not asking for multi-million-dollar, not even six-figure. You know what I mean? Six-figure. You already know six-figure. I'm not even asking for that. If you can't even afford take care of me for not even six-figure, then I don't understand what is my worth of fighting. You know what I mean? I come to make history and win multiple belts. So take care of me, and I'll build this billion-dollar brand. And whoever wants to get a scoop of me, they're gonna get it. Especially that Reggie guy and Palomino, those are the two guys I'm targeting. I'm going to shut them up. I'm going to get them out of there. You know what I mean? I'm going to get them out of there. So you guys stay tuned. Thank you all for love and support, guys.
Hey, no, man. Hell yeah, man. And we're looking forward to it. Just let us know what's going on, and we'd love to have you back.
If I'm ever in Vero Beach, I'm going to get some pho and some spring rolls too.
For sure, brother. Come back, I'll take care of you. All right. Follow me. That be that. All right. That be that. All right, brother.
That be that. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah.
You know he owns a restaurant, dude. You know he owns a restaurant that's like 5-star reviewed restaurant.
Dude, look, you should look at his stuff on Facebook he puts on there. It looks all right.
I'm looking at it now. I'm fucking hungry as shit. I want some of this food.
Let's go ahead and add the add to the you know what I'm saying.
We got the old nerdy hillbilly back in. I don't know what happened to our jackass. I thought I was a token jackass. I guess we got two.
He must have got kicked off. I don't know. He must have got kicked off. All right, man. So look. All right. So he eats it, Jake. You go to his
I was looking up some stuff while we were talking to Dad, and I came across the top 10 most disgusting foods ever eaten on Fear Factor. You just give me a quick yes or no. I'm gonna run through this list. Just give me a quick yes or no as to if you would do it. I'll start from number 10, and we'll work our way down. Number 10 is bobbing for apples and cow's blood. Yeah, that's questionable too.
Wait. How much money are we playing for, though? Hold on a second. You can ask me. I'll do this too.
This is bragging rights only. I'm broke, dude. I ain't got no fucking money to get. I got like $5.
On Fear Factor, they were getting $50,000 though. So we're playing. We're on Fear
All right,
Factor.
I'll give you the first.
I would do it. It's no freaking different than eating a steak.
Right. Exactly.
Are we getting Fear Factor?
Number 9 is squirting worms. I'm assuming they're like those. I probably would eat that, actually. It's probably like those grubs that the survival people eat. I'd eat a grub.
Or you've done it, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll eat a damn grub.
I'll make some more.
All right, these guys had to milk a goat directly from the udder to mouth, and then fill up a glass of milk from the mouth into the glass from the goat.
Yeah, sure.
That's not really that disgusting.
That's
I
not
mean,
that. That's actually kind of borderline bestiality. Actually,
I mean, what are we doing here?
I might actually do that.
So it's not really bestiality because you pay a farmer, obviously, to have foreplay with a cow to make you ice cream, right? So come on.
Yeah, that's true.
Look,
The happy cows. Hey, happy cows make the best cheese. You know what I'm saying?
You don't worry, man. We're about to cut a promo for Catfish Cooley, man. We're about to discuss.
This one is cow intestines. They had to puncture the intestines by biting into them, suck out the liquid, and spit it into a cup, and then drink it.
Well, they got $50,000, right?
The winner did it in less than 3 minutes.
I would probably do it, but I'd probably puke too. But
so. Number 6. I don't know how this is number 6. This should be number 1. But after reading number 1, I see why it's not. Number 6 is just horse rectum. That's all it says.
So eat ass.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Eat an ass's ass.
Wait. Like his shit, or like put your face in his asshole and go.
No, like the rectum, like the actual the rectum that came out.
Oh,
it was 13 inches of rectum.
$50,000.
I would do all of these for $50,000.
That's a good point.
For, right?
I would do every single one. I would do them all in a row.
But here's the thing, bro. You got to think about it. Yeah, you do it for the money, but at the same time, what do you got to lose? What are you going to do? Puke?
Right. Yeah, you just puke. That's it.
You're acting like it's not like Saturday night and having margaritas all night. Shit.
What was the next one, Jay?
This one, I've actually eaten this before. Turkey testicles. I've eaten that already.
I haven't, but I do know a jerky place that sells Rocky Mountain oyster jerky. So
yeah, I mean,
I'm working on that.
Number 4 is sheep's eyes, sheep's eyeballs.
No problem.
I don't know. Can you cook them?
I would go in for it.
Probably not. This next one is leeches, and they had to suck the leeches out. It's just blood. You're just eating like a gummy bear full of blood.
Yeah, exactly.
That one's not that bad. Now these next two.
It would be a long.
Whose blood though? Whose fucking blood though?
Your own. It's your own. Your own.
Oh fuck! That ain't no fun. What the fuck? What's the next one?
Oh, I'm sorry. It was partners. It was a partner. The partner had to sit in a bathtub full of leeches, and then the partner had to suck the leeches off of them.
Hey, that's kind of kinky right there. Now I might do that.
Yeah.
Hey, I might do that. I don't say.
The next two, though, this is where you lose me. These are going to be tough. This number 2 is smoothie style a rat, blended rat.
Oh, I wouldn't do that for 50,000. I couldn't do it for 50,000. I'll throw up. I'll try it.
Okay, that was my answer too, Cody. Because here's what my thought is on it. I got a friend down in Florida who said she's gonna hook me up with Nutria stew, which is rat.
Nutria is good though.
Yeah. So would this be any different? I mean, I know, you get the included organs, but what do you eat in a hot dog? Organs.
Lips and assholes.
Exactly.
Oh,
no, that's just chicken nuggets.
Yes. Number 1 though, the number 1, it just says the time they went too far. They had to drink copious amounts of both urine and semen from donkeys.
I remember that one.
Oh my God, I do too. I try not to. I probably wouldn't, but the jackass might.
Yeah, where is he? What happened to him? He's
I don't
gone.
know. That's what I was
Send him
wondering.
send him another invite, Cody. I don't know what happened.
Oh, look,
God,
is he not in
the year,
yeah.
It's
I
not
think
gay, but $50,000 is $50,000.
the urine would be worse than the semen, honestly. I mean, it is what it is.
All right, so look, this is what I say. All right, Catfish Cooley, he eats all the hot stuff, and then it's like he's already done it. But what I don't know if people can still do it, but I know that we used to dare people. What about a fried horse's dick? You and Catfish Cooley.
It's
You
fried.
and Catfish Cooley. Live
Brian Bruce's
competition.
dick.
Catfish Cooley.
One-time scenario. Fuck it, yeah.
I mean, you can fry anything and probably be good.
Yeah.
Look. I'm telling you, look, 'cause I watch the channels and stuff, Jake, and he like I think a
The
fried
hot
horse's
stuff, I
dick
could
might
probably do
taste
the hot
better.
stuff.
I would
It might-
probably do
I-
that over tofu and chocolate syrup again.
Hey, how about this? I can't eat hot stuff because
That's like a sponge with chocolate syrup.
What's a good hot challenge you and Jake can do against each other?
I've been wanting to do the one chip challenge. I just don't want to pay like $20 for one fucking potato chip.
Well, tell them we got a show, and they'll probably let you do it on here.
No, they don't know. We could do like, you ever seen Hot Ones, that game show?
Yeah, with the chicken wings.
Yeah, we do like a fake one of those, but like just steal all their material.
Just
Exactly.
get peppers. Just get a bunch of peppers. You getting get some.
I like the chicken wing idea though.
Yeah.
Are you cook that meat chicken wings?
Well, me being a New Yorker, chicken wings are my thing, so I do have the advantage.
Yeah, I mean, I like hot shit.
Hey, look up the chocolate boo blah boo, whatever. A Catfish Cooley ate that pepper. Look that up. That would be. He said it was the hottest thing he ever ate in his life, and it looks like a piece of chocolate fudge, but it's a pepper. That could be something funny.
I mean, that Carolina Reaper's probably still the hottest, but what's his name? Smokin' Ed, the guy that makes those peppers, he's made like a bunch of the hottest peppers ever. He's probably got something in the works.
Well, look, what kind of
that Reaper's 2.2 million Scoville though. I mean, that's a lot. That's fucking hot.
Yeah.
So look, we're gonna have a face off. We're gonna have a face off. What are we gonna eat? We're doing a hot competition. This is a big deal right here. This is hey, look, this is the first. You got a YouTube war. Go against each other, and then after.
I mean, I've eaten those. I have a hot sauce in my pantry right now. That's that Maruga Scorpion. That's 2 million Scoville. I put that. I mean, I pour that hot sauce on stuff. The Carolina Reaper is only 2.2 million. I mean, I've already had 2 million Scoville.
Oh, I'm talking about actual eat the real pepper though. It's hotter if you just just sit there and eat it.
Yeah, I mean, you got to buy the peppers. Where are you gonna find those peppers though?
You know, you know what?
Can buy you can buy the seeds. That Ed Curry dude partnered with. I forgot who makes those flowers that are already like halfway vegetated. Like they'll do like vegetables and all that shit. He like partnered with those people, so you could already buy those fucking peppers already halfway grown.
Look, because right now I'm gonna tell you right now, Nerdy Hillbilly. I'm telling you right now, I'm pushing you as the eater of YouTube. I mean, look, I feel like a professional wrestler. I'm your manager, and I feel like like if you look at it, they're eating these things, they're getting millions of views. And they don't know who the fucking Nerdy Hillbilly is yet. And I think the competition right here, and we push this competition between y'all two, I think we can get some little competition going, and then we can send it to Catfish. And I'm telling you, if you get in a competition with Catfish,
let's do it to it.
Send the jackass another invite.
He's got it. It's the same one he's got in his thing.
Oh, he's in the comments.
Yeah. Jackass, where are you?
Margo.
Trying to see.
He ain't here.
Okay, let me see if they're ready. But anyway, so what's the competition? What are we gonna eat? What have we decided yet?
I don't know. We're gonna have to come up with something.
I think you know what? How about this? You get we'll find we'll get like 3 of the basic hot peppers, just 3 of the basic ones, and you don't get anything, no water. You know, we'll get like jalapenos. We'll get like some things
Ghost
like that.
pepper, habanero, and
Yeah.
Carolina Reaper.
Yeah. I like those. A red
Yeah,
habanero, a ghost pepper, and then the Reaper.
No drinks, and you have to sit here and talk.
Can I drink like my drinks though?
No. For the first, whoever drinks first loses during the whole first thing. And then that's the champion of the contest. And then the champion can call out anybody, anywhere. It can be, if you want to even call out the big one, but if you want to call some fighter out to do a challenge with you, then you call a fighter out and we'll bring them on here and do that. This is for the
Josh
belt,
is like
guys.
twice my size, though. He could definitely out eat me if it came down to eat like an actual competition. I would lose for sure.
We're doing 3 peppers. 3 peppers.
Oh, what do we? All right, I could do 3 peppers. I don't know if I could do any of that other stuff though. Not unless you got 50,000 in front of me. I'll eat.
Okay, so
let's ask
right
Brad.
now,
what are we gonna do? You in for the pepper competition?
Me?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'll do a pepper.
All right, there we go.
There you go.
I'm not okay. So this is big deal. This is for the belt, because then whoever wins this is the champion, and they can call it anybody. And we know we want to
Hang on a minute. I ain't been in the whole fucking time. What kind of peppers we talking about here?
Go ahead and say the 3 peppers.
Habanero.
Habanero. I think. All right,
guys. Hey, I'm not done yet.
Damn.
Ghost pepper.
Oh, you fuck.
Carolina Reaper.
Oh, you're a dick, dude.
We gotta eat the whole pepper though.
Yo,
You gotta eat everything, and whoever drinks during the show.
We gotta eat the whole pepper.
Can I just take like a bite? I gotta get seeds in there too. I gotta eat it right off the stem.
Yeah, you don't have to eat the stem.
Well, yeah, I know, but the seeds are the hot part. I don't know. I'm kind of walking my way out now.
Oh no! Because look, I'm the promoter. Because look, after this, the champion.
Wait, no, Cody, you're eating the peppers too.
I'll go to the hospital, man. No, dude, I got ulcers and all that shit. I'll die, dude. Hey, look, now if you want to do a smoke off or something, we'll play that game. But all right, so this is the thing: the winner of the competition can call out anybody and challenge them because they have the belt. And then we're gonna,
I'm not doing it twice. I'm not just gonna keep eating these peppers. I'm not gonna win.
Then you better not win. Hey, look,
I'm not gonna. I don't want to win. If you win, you lose. You got to do it again.
Wait. So Nerdy Hillbilly.
Do that.
Fuck that.
Nerdy Hillbilly. Are they chicken? Nerdy Hillbilly. Are they chickening out? What's going on?
100%. I'll eat them, but I don't want to win.
So when are we eating? What time is pepper time?
When can somebody find 3 peppers?
First. I mean, we can find habaneros and ghost peppers at fucking Walmart.
Look, what we're gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna add Jake to the group message. We're gonna figure this out, and we're gonna do a face-off. And we're gonna make a big. Because look, I'm gonna put all my money on Nerdy Hillbilly. I'm gonna put it on him because I feel like him and Catfish Cooley are destined for YouTube sensation against each other.
Can I put my money on Hillbilly too, though?
Yeah, me too.
Y'all are just there for the round robin first tournament. Y'all are just entry fees.
Yeah.
Sure. You can buy them at the Walmart in Huntsville.
Yeah. I get them from the store and shit. But I'm telling you, I'm about to lose. I'm gonna lose.
Look.
Jackass, you need to try.
I'll do this shit. I'll do it. Well, dude, we'll do it at the hotel. Why not do it at the hotel? Me and you will do it.
Why don't we do it at the Hall of Fame?
We'll do it at the Hall of Fame live. Me and you at the
Do it
Hall
in the
of
ring.
Fame
Do it in the
live.
Apollo ring. Do it in the Apollo ring.
Yeah, whoever fucking gets knocked out first and falls over loses.
Right here, dude.
You got to eat the
Right.
pepper and then just do a dizzy bat, or do a dizzy bat
Look,
and then
guys.
eat the pepper.
Look, we're gonna get this thing going because we're gonna set this up good. But hey, thank y'all, man, for the night, and we're gonna set it up. Just get ready. I'm about to sick catfish and mess Sam. We're coming for that bitch. That's what we're gonna tell him.
Yeah,
But
let me
y'all got any
out
shout outs you want to
CNC
give?
though. Let me shout out
Y'all got
CNC
any
management.
Oh, starting with me? All right. I'd like to give a shout out to all my peeps out there in the Nerdy Hillbilly Nation. And yes, I'm even looking at you, jackass.
You know it.
Also, shout out to all my bare knuckle family out there. And also my good friends over in Ohio, the Merkins. They make great parody songs, mostly horror themed. So, like, you got the Slash Street Boys, you got the Feisty Boys, and then, of course, coming soon, the Slice Girls.
Yeah, that shit's gonna be funny as hell. That shit's gonna be funny as hell.
Yeah, you got any shout outs?
Yeah, I want to shout out CNC management. I obviously want to shout out Nerdy. I'm definitely part of the nation. I want to shout out Inside the Mind of Fighting podcast. I want to shout out Chaos and Class exclusive. Their shirts are made by them for Josh. He is a very big supporter of them. And those shirts are amazing.
Hey, I sent Jake that picture of the shirt she sent me with Inside the Minds of the Leafs on it and the American flag shit.
I need one of those for real.
Yo, those are nice.
fine.
I like those.
Those are slick.
Those are for real.
But
so yeah.
But anyway.
I found the peppers. I found the peppers.
Man, I'm tell you. All right, thank y'all, man, and we'll figure out the bed and everything, and we'll get it set up, and we'll do this thing really soon. Jake, we got to figure it out ASAP so we can get it going.
I found them. I found the peppers. Pepperhead.com. I found the peppers. They even have chocolate Carolina Reapers. I might be down for that. I'm gonna get
there
the
you
peppers.
Go. All right, hey, we're gonna set it up. We're out in the group chat, guys. Thanks for coming on tonight, man.
Yeah, all right, brother.
Woo!
Yeah. Woo!
Dude, I don't know if I could eat. Holy shit! You could buy the whole peppers. All right, 1, 2, 3. There's like 7 in the bag. I don't know. Let's add. We got Terp House
and Dream Man.
We got Mr. Atkins. I'm bringing him in. How you doing?
How you guys?
What's up?
What's up?
Wait, would you guys eat those peppers? Or have you eat? How do you do with spicy foods? Oh shit, Atkins, you're muted.
Tell me he's muted. Tell me hit mute.
Maybe he's unmuted.
Yeah, sometimes these things.
We can't hear you. If Jay, would you eat those peppers though?
No, I'm not trying to eat one.
Not. What about like the Morago Scorpion? I got the hot sauce in my fridge. I'll put that shit on a bunch of stuff. Not even that one. It's.
I might try a dab, but I don't know. I'm not
that kind of dab. I mean, the hot sauce.
Hey, listen, dude. Let me tell you what you don't do. Get some roll a blunt and get some hot sauce on your hands, like some peppers, while you're making like fajitas, and you roll your blunt, and then you start smoking that shit, and you inhale that shit in your lung. Oh my god! Look, what the fuck? I got corona or something.
I got a hold of a ghost pepper once, and I chopped it up to put it in my noodles when I was incarcerated. And we didn't have gloves. There's no gloves in jail. You know, people make fifis and shit out of them. There was no gloves, so I just cut it up normally and put it in the noodles, mixed it up, and it was spicy. You know, I washed my hands, whatever. About 3 hours later, I went to the bathroom, Oh my God. That shit burned for hours.
I
mean, uncomfortable burn. Like
I
a
was gonna tell
bad burn.
You might have to just hit the screen and just go to without the earphones on, David, because sometimes it does that to me. It does that. It's weird sometimes. But okay, all right. So all right, Jay. So Dream Management, man, they got a lot of fighters. Where's their fighters fight out? Where they fight from? Like what kind of fighters they got?
Mostly all MMA fighters, and they're fighting out all over. I mean, everywhere. Honestly, Iowa. I mean, I'm not 100% sure David knows mostly all that stuff, but where they're fighting out of that stuff. But mostly, I mean, everywhere. There's not just one particular place.
You got guys all across America?
I do not have. I apologize. I do not have a list or a roster, but Dave has it. And
you got guys in fucking Brazil, and you're worldwide.
I do not 100% know, but I don't doubt it though. On if he does have some guys over there, it wouldn't surprise me at all. I think he is he going to come back?
Yeah, I bet it'll work when he comes back.
He probably got to redo the. Is that better?
Let's see.
Damn it, no. Go into your settings and look at your mic settings, the cam/mic, and see what your mic's set to. You can set that. Yeah, there we go. That's all right.
Not a tech guy, gentlemen. I apologize.
No, that's cool.
We were just talking about some of your friends. You guys got guys all across the globe.
Yeah. No,
we Russia, Brazil, some countries I honestly can't even pronounce. I mean, everywhere.
Yeah, I think the idea is that if you're a fighter, if you are serious about this, if you want to be the best, and you have some talent and you think you can do so and you're willing to work hard, we'll talk to you. We'll work with you. There's some place for you, right? Doesn't mean it's going to happen. It doesn't mean you're going to be a UFC title holder. But like I tell the fighters in the meantime, listen, like let's make a living doing this. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Let's figure it out, right? Like let's not have to work in an office if we don't have to. And so, there are fighters around the world, and of course, everybody wants to come to the United States. But the sport's growing so much, MMA, bare knuckle, combat sports generally. I mean, there's places for these fighters to go, and it's a really good thing for the sport. And I know you've been around for fighters, it's had to come a long way, and you guys.
Do you have any fighters right now that are in the UFC or right there at the UFC or
about to be?
Or anything?
About to be. We have Lorenzo Hood, a heavyweight. He's fighting in the Contender Series coming up July 31st. After he knocks that dude out, he will be there. And keep in mind, we've only been around a short period of time. We've been around for about a year or so, and we more or less had to start from scratch. Like a lot of guys do, like a lot of fighters do. And we're really proud. I think the roster we built. I believe we've got about 50 fighters or so now. And, some of the best kept secrets I think in the country in MMA, and it's been really good. It's been a lot of fun. I think you guys would appreciate just how accessible this sport can be, right? And how much of a role that all of us can still play. We can still sort of form and mold this sport, the way you guys do, just by doing what you love and talking about the things you love, the relationships that you guys built. It's a really accessible sport. And so we really are excited to be a part of this, and I think with the fighters that we have, we will be for a long, for the long haul here.
Are you doing MMA? Are you doing boxing? Or are you going to get into? You're getting into bare knuckle too, right?
Yeah, of course. And Jay, and I know you guys have big supporters of bare knuckle. It's a fascinating sport, man. There's nothing like it in the world, right? And it's becoming almost, I don't want to say bare knuckles mainstream yet, but I think it of course can be, and I think it will be, on the trend, that based on its trajectory. And I think it might happen sooner rather than later. So it's an opportunity to provide a real career for people who want to fight, you know, whether it's MMA or bare knuckle or go back and forth. I mean, it's a really cool thing. So we have fighters that have been there before, fighters that are hoping to fight in there. So we're really excited to be able to work with bare knuckle and get fighters into the bare knuckle promotions.
You need to look into the bare knuckle MMA. Because look, man, I get messages. They've been messaging all week trying to get fighters, and I was like, man, it's unreal. But hey, since you're looking, I'm gonna tell you why we're talking about like up and coming fighters. I don't know if he has a manager, but I'm telling you right now, and I've been right about my picks. Every time I say this dude's gonna be good, Jake, we always miss Trevor Peake. Just look up Trevor Peake. The kid fights at 155. But he's 3-0 as a pro now.
Yeah, he's down here in Alabama. He's a regional guy in Alabama. Most humble. He was calling us sir. He is the most humble, the nicest dude. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm like, man, you gotta stop calling me sir. Like,
yeah, I was gonna ask. Did it make you feel old, or did it make you feel accomplished?
Old. He's like 22 or 23. Old. No, definitely old.
But you Google him and you'll look at his amateur fights, and he'll be screaming with blood on his face. It's not his blood. And I don't think he has a manager, because every time these guys have been the bare knuckle MMA, I've been hit Trevor up. He just fought he's a 155er, but he fought for a belt for 170 and beat the guy, knocked him out, and killed him. So there's you a hot pass, because I message you all the time saying, dude, he's the next level, like UFC style. He's a beast. But anyway, I was giving you a lead on that. But all right,
I appreciate that. Yeah, we're about to slide right into his DMs right now. So
yeah. For real. We had him on. We had him on before. You can go back and see him. I mean, as far as public relations goes, top notch. And then you get in the ring, and he's a fucking animal.
Nice.
But see, that's what I like. I like talking to good management companies that want to make their fighters successful. And you'll see some management companies, they're just in it. They're not promoting the fighters. Right. Like the way y'all are doing it, y'all got a chance to promote fighters in all kinds of ways. Who do you feel like? You said Lorenzo. Is there some guys that you feel like, hey, this guy's about to make it to that next level? You see?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say, if I thought off the top of my head, some guys who you will absolutely see at the next level, the next 6 to 12 months. Thinking, of course, Lorenzo, who we talked about. There's Dylan Montello out of Long Island. He's looks like he's going to be fighting for the combat belt at 155. Undefeated amateur career, undefeated pro career. Finishes opponents. He's special, man. He's a special kid and a great dude. I think he'll be there in a couple fights away. We got, who else? Keenan Jackson. This kid is 170. Just coming off a really nice victory in LA a couple weeks back. Trains out of Jackson Wink. I mean, again, he's not just what I love about Keenan is
you say he trains out of Jackson,
the Lion.
Yeah, he's great dude. U.S. serviceman, great guy. Just moved to 2-0. Excellent amateur career. I think his only loss as an amateur career was to Joel Bauman, who cornered him in his most recent fight in LFA, and something really cool for it. So, who else? I mean, Adam Fugate, who's going to be fighting up in looks like today. I think we're all in the cage sport belt at 170. Looks like he'll be fighting a really good opponent in Kyle Frost. Adam's 7-2. So, with a cage sport belt, can happen. Maybe a title defense. He's there at the next level. So yeah, I can go on and on if you let me. So just stop me. Otherwise, it's just going to turn.
No, dude. No, look. That's what. Look, I can tell you, like we are. I'm a fan. Like if I find fighters, man, I like fighters. I'm fans of fighters. This show's for fighters. You'll never hear me shit on fighters, and I'll shit on some managers and stuff, or the promoters and stuff. But anybody that's got the balls to step across that line, or the boobs, if you want to say girls wise, I respect them. I don't care.
I am right. I completely agree, man. Like I said, admittedly, I never competed. I trained MMA and jiu-jitsu when I was younger. I was a football player, you know what I mean, growing up in high school and in college.
That's what we look.
Yeah, and so, but there's something that's really unique about fighting and about fighters that I just that I respect all of them, like to a man, to a woman, because there's nothing like going in there to a cage, to a ring, and stepping up. And if you lose, there's no teammates, a coach, you know what I mean? It's you. It's on you.
The most individual sport.
100%.
I mean, even more so than golf.
Oh yeah, golf. You got the caddy. You got
a caddy. You got a opponent. I mean, it's one-on-one, mano-a-mano.
Yeah, and if you lose, the weather, the this, that, whatever it may be. In fighting, you lose, and that's it. You just lost to another person right across from you, and you have to sit on it for months. You know what I mean? And
you don't get up and go right back to a fight the next day.
It's not basketball you play 2 days later, or football.
People forget about it. There's no "what have you done for me lately?" It's you got beat or you won. That's it.
No. So that's something that, like I said, no matter respect for every single fighter, because that's just something that's unique. I played football, like I said, my whole life, and when you lose, I could have a great game and still lose. I could have a poor game and we win, and your mistakes may get hidden by other people. You know what I mean? You don't have that fighting, so nothing really like that in the world.
I can tell you what. Growing up with my dad in sports, it didn't matter if I scored 30 points. I do 4 touchdowns. I sucked after every game. I mean, that was my dad. I never got no gloat in my life. To this day, he still don't give me any gloat. So I don't understand. I mean,
Wait, were you a quarterback?
Yeah, no, we played. I'm 37, so I played right around where the spread was back in. So we were still doing the passes. If I would have got to play now, I'd have loved it running around. But when I played, we still did a lot of dry back, and I'm 6'2". And at the time, I was more of a runner. And back then, they wanted more of a passer. But no, we played like crazy. We love sports up here. I love it. I mean, that's the.
I'm 35. I was a quarterback as well, and so I'm right there with you. So at least I
was a middle linebacker.
Yeah, I was.
You were right before the spread too. The spread wasn't like now. Imagine getting to play high school ball now. 5 wide receivers, shotgun, run around, throw the ball. God, dog it, I would have loved that.
I'm still coming for you. I was a Mike backer. I'm coming for you right through the fucking A or B gap. I'm coming to rip a head off.
Yeah, I played free safety as well, and having played quarterback and then playing on defense, it was like you just feel like you can just run around and hit people. It was something that.
But hitting someone is so much better than getting hit. I'd rather lay someone out than score a touchdown.
Exponentially.
Not me, man. Look,
no, I wasn't getting the girls anyway. It doesn't matter if I score 5 touchdowns or not. It didn't matter.
Look, this is no lie.
You should have played quarterback.
Either way, I was still going home by myself.
My 6th grade year, this is no lie. I was in 6th grade and we were going to the ball game, and it was when Dion was doing all his dance and stuff. And my dad said, "If you score a touchdown, you dance. I'm gonna whoop the hell out of you in front of everybody." First pitch out, I took off around the edge. I broke down the sideline. I got down there and started doing the thing. My dad came on the field and whooped me in front of everybody. Most embarrassing moment of my life. But I still score a touchdown and dance anytime I ever get hit. I would.
Where are you guys located?
I'm right. You know where Huntsville, Alabama is?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm from Chicago, though. I just moved down here like a year and a half ago.
Oh, right on.
But I lived in Chicago most of my life, in Denver for a year or two.
Nice one.
I haven't broke this on my thing, but they shared it intact. This guy, the Spartan pit fighting that's in England. I'm going to be the promoter over here in America, so we're going to have bare knuckle fighting in Alabama and Mississippi. It's going to be more of a regional scene, but they'll have money to make money. So we're actually that's getting started because he just tagged me in the post, but it's official. So we'll be having some more. We'll have a little more bare knuckle for people that's just trying to make a name for themselves in bare knuckle too.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So I got to ask you, if I could just ask you guys a question.
Ask you something.
Oh, yeah,
no,
Jake?
I want to hear David's question.
Oh, just it's quick. I just had a curiosity because you guys have traveled different parts of the country, especially in the fighting scene, like which two promotions do you think are really underrated that you've been to, and you're like, that was a hell of an experience, man. Not a show that's on Fight Pass, maybe, but like, what shows do you like, and you were kind of wowed, and you maybe didn't expect to be?
The there's this Alabama regional place called the AFC. Sam throws it, and if you get fighters, and it's a promotion, and their pay's good, but how he runs it and how he does everything, it's a small regional. But if you look, he runs it like he's the UFC in a regional thing, and he runs it good. Look up the AFC, like they're always looking for fighters too.
Yeah, I'm familiar. Sam McAlpin or something of that sort.
Sam McAlpin, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, look.
That's where Trevor fights as well.
That's what Thunder
you get
fights.
some country boys, some badass country boys that just, they fight either way. You put them in a ring or in a cornfield, or they're fighting. Right. It doesn't really matter. It's in their blood. Yeah. They're tipping cows.
I do know he
riding bulls
bare
and shit.
Knuckle too, because he likes to make money, so he wants to do bare knuckle too. So that is something there. But no, that, and I can tell you right now, I'm going to be there in July. But I spoke with the owner multiple times. I spoke with Dada, and I spoke with Mel, the BYB. Look, everybody I've heard, hands down, everybody that's dealt with them, that fighters, their pay is good. And I look at it, the way I look at it, everything's smoke and mirrors in some organizations. Mike Goldberg, UFC announcer, is their play-by-play guy now. Polly, the guy that Connor hates, Connor that can't stand Connor and that fought Artemis and bare knuckle, Showtime announcer, he's their other guy. I can't think of the guy that's from ESPN. They have three of the best. So when you close your eyes and you hear Mike Goldberg say, inside the Trigon, you're going to feel like you're in the UFC, So that's going to bring eyes there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I feel they're doing it, and he's back. They got some money backing too. So if I was going to say like smart, like that's making a name for himself, Sam won't ever be. I don't think he. But like promoter wise, I ain't lying. I was going to match Sam about the bare knuckle if he ever wants to dabble in bare knuckle, because he knows all the fighters, man. So that's what I'm saying.
I like it. So, I like it.
Yeah, that's who I don't mind from that. So, have you dealt in the AFC yet? Have you had anybody fight in there yet?
I believe so. I'm not sure if the fight went through though. I remember speaking with Sam. That's how I sort of know the name, and I remember the promotion, but not that I can recall. Maybe Tracy fought there.
And you know why he's doing good? He has 2 or 3 other promotions around him trying to do the same thing he's doing, trying to copy him. So he's doing good. Yeah. So he's and that's why I give him a shout out, because look, he's everybody that I've seen, he loves the game. You'll see some guys are in for it, the money. You can tell he likes the fight game. He fought in his last promotion. He had his wife as the promoter, so he could fight.
Nice.
We're not supposed to know.
So so have you tried any of the Turf House yet? Has Jay gave you any of the creams or anything?
No. Check the mail, man. I'm just waiting. I guess it got lost or something. What's going on?
Jay, I don't know, Jay. I think your mic is like, we got a lot of feedback from your mic. I don't know what's going on with it.
He's rolling along.
Yummies or something there, yeah.
I don't know here.
Oh, now it's good. I don't know what you had it sitting on. It was like.
But that's what I was saying. So, like I was talking to Jay about fighters and stuff, and you would be shocked in this, like how many fighters reach out all the time trying to get fights that they can't get fights, and I was like,
well, yeah, I can imagine, and COVID was so hard on these guys and these guys and the female fighters. It was a rude awakening, especially. I think the guys at the regional level were just decimated. You know what I mean? There was nothing going on for so many of these fighters at a time they really need to be building their careers and having these opportunities. And you don't get any younger. You know what I mean? And the time, time's the only thing you can't get back. So for some of these guys to go a year and a half without fighting, and it was a tough thing. And I'm sure they're reaching out to anybody who can help them. I mean, a lot of these fighters are and certainly were willing to fight for free. You know what I mean? Just willing to do anything. So I could imagine they reach out to you guys quite a bit, some help, some guidance, and
It's crazy. Like they get strung around of management stuff. Look, for instance, the BYB. Nobody really talks about the BYB, man. I was the only one that ever talked about it because I thought it was cool as shit.
I've heard
And
some
this other
really good
management-
things about them.
Oh yeah, they're great.
They got
that's
the
what
coolest
everybody-
ring in sports, though.
Yeah.
That Trigon.
Yeah, so
I mean, there's no bullshitting.
No.
You just
that's on his
fight.
head too. He cut it into his head too before he even made
Yeah,
the try.
Dada's smart. I mean, like you, he's got multiple degrees. He's an educated man. He's not some, beefcake dude, whatever, that, beats people up on YouTube. I mean, he was, but I mean, he knows what he's doing.
Right.
Same thing with you and with Dream. Very, very smart guys behind the tables.
Yeah, and I think the idea is what hopefully, and I think what we're trying to do, and I think what we're trying to offer, and I believe it's working and resonating because we've grown so much and have attracted such great talent and got them the fights that they need. But like what's great is that the sport is becoming more and more and more and more mainstream, and I hope as that happens, the sport becomes more professionalized. Right. What I always tell people is, and we were even talking about this earlier, what I love about MMA is that like anybody can get into it, right? You can be a fan and just, start a promotion, right? And really help people's lives, help fighters. You can be a major part of the sport, right? You can be a manager and you can be a coach. You can be a fighter. I mean, you're 6-0 and a pro fighter, or you can be 0-6 as a pro fighter, but you're still technically a pro fighter, right? So the point is that the good and the bad is that anybody can get into MMA, right? And I hope that as the sport continues to grow, it attracts more and more money, more and more eyes. I really hope it can sort of grow into that more professionalized sort of environment that you see with other major North American sports. You know what I mean? Because I just think ultimately it benefits the fighters.
Y'all get to be like, you're like Jerry Maguire, that's the cool thing. I mean, like, I'm gonna straight up tell you, look, these people they hit me up all the time. And I've told Jake all the time, I said, dude, I just need to go get an LLC, man. And I said, I love Jerry Maguire, and I already know all the matchmakers everywhere. I was like, well, that's what I told him. I was like, because I keep getting.
You'd be like Shane Falco, though.
Yeah. Hey, that's what it is, man. Hey, look.
You're living in a boat until someone comes and finds you.
That's what I'm looking for. But look, I'm telling you right now, if you told me right now, hey, Cody, you start your management company with person, I'd sign Trevor Peake.
Yeah,
I would, because I'm telling you right now, you can look in his eyes. I'm giving him a promo, so when he's in the UFC, okay. Besides that, or that Audi guy that we had on here, Jake, that's gonna be on the Contender Series.
Oh, Adley Edwards. Yeah, he's gonna be on. He's on Contender. Adley Edwards that's another dude that just wants to fight, beat the shit out of you.
I love those
But
guys.
he was mentioned #1 on Dana White's Contender Series watch list a few months, like 6 months ago. So I mean, I like to talk to the dogs that are young, that are coming up. Like, so that's the best game. That's what y'all got going on. But y'all got any shout outs, anything y'all want to give or anything? Because I know it's
sorry. Yeah, give me, if I may, I'll just try to get some of the guys and girls who are gonna be fighting soon, just kind of give them some love.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I really appreciate them. They've really been great. I'm really fortunate to work with such a great group, man. They're awesome, and different personalities, different backgrounds, but they're all badasses in my book, and good people. So we have Keenan Jackson, who I mentioned before, John Island. They're going to be fighting for Fury coming up in July. Really excited about that show. Good show out of Texas. They both signed multi-fight deals, so we're really pumped about that. We got Austin Lutchen, Courtney Labai. They're going to be fighting at B2. Austin, speaking of a potential guy that, somebody who's going to be at the big show coming up.
Oh, Funky Bird.
Funky Bird, man. Dude, Austin
Funky
is
Bird.
4-0, 4 first-round finishes. And just look at that guy. Like, honestly, like, who doesn't want to watch that guy fight? So keep an eye on him, as he looks to move to 5-0 coming up. We got Alyssa Landuska she's going to be fighting in FAC. It's going to be her last AMI fight, but she's had an excellent AMI career. I think she's about 6-1 right now. Last AMI fight, FAC, really good show. She'll be fighting July. Tim Hiley, former LFA title challenger. Awesome dude. He's like a superhero to me. He'll be fighting in Ohio Combat League. He's going to be moving from 205 to 185, which is his more natural body weight. His more natural fighting weight. And I think he's going to be excellent at 185. So keep an eye on him. And things go well. A few fights away, he's at the big show. Blake Builder. All right, I might have mentioned Blake. If I didn't mention Blake, I can't believe I didn't already. Blake Builder, 4-0.
That dude's cut up. That dude's jacked.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's doing it all like, I don't know if he's vegan, but he's certainly very, very close. He's doing it all.
That dude's got like a 10-pack.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know,
Dude is cut.
I look at different diets and stuff. If you do almost all vegan, there's no way but to lose weight. There's, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can eat to gain weight, I don't think.
I don't know if he's vegan, because I feel like I've seen sometimes when he posts, and I know I talked to him about this, because I know he is very, he is very, very, very much in nutrition. He looks like he's created in the lab. And he works really, really hard, but he really pays attention to this stuff. But I feel like I've seen him eat meat, but I could be wrong. So Blake, if you eat meat, I'm totally fucked on that. I apologize. But the point is that he's a badass man, undefeated AMI, undefeated pro, huge win out in cage aggression about a month or so ago. But looks like he'll be fighting in North Iowa Fights coming up. Mentioned Adam Fugit will be fighting for the cage sport belt at 170. We actually got a real baller. So if anybody likes female fighters, and especially badass female fighters, there's got a girl, Diana Mendoza. She's actually flew from LA or Orange County the other day, flew to Miami. She'll be fighting in Combate this week. She's making her pro debut at 105. Like, real badass, man. Like, those weight classes are badass, man. They just go out there and throw it.
105 is that's scrapper.
Oh, so it's great. It's just high octane the entire time. I love that. Dude, they're great, man. And I always tell people this, if I may, and I'm sure you guys got to go, but just
no, you're good.
Yeah, so I apologize for dragging on, but just one thing I really like, because I am admittedly somewhat new to the sport, having been a fan and having trained a bit when I was younger, but not probably the way you guys have really been in this. And so what I've really been impressed about MMA, which is bizarre, it might not be intuitive or for a lot of people out there to think about this, but the way women, I think, are treated in most respects, at least as equals, they're stepped in the cage. There's no distinction. They're badass. They're badass. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, maybe in other sports, it's like, oh, you have men's basketball, but then there's women's basketball, which was, unfortunate.
They're in the same cage. I mean, the same gloves. Yeah.
And I
got 4 daughters, and 3 of them, my older ones, they take jiu-jitsu. So I love the girl. I watched the women's fights, man. They whooped them. And it's like men. Men could fight and drink a beer afterwards. Women just hate each other. Brock was on the show. Brock Weaver was talking about, you got Amanda. He trains at America Top Team, and you got Amanda there training, right? And she's the best in the world. But Kayla Harris, the former Olympian that's in the same weight class, she said she's the baddest woman on the planet. She's in PFL because she's about to get signed. And he said that Amanda only spars with men because the women are so mean, they want to hurt each other. So Amanda knew all she does is spar with men. He says the men go about 60%, but that's all she trains with. That was some people don't listen to that.
Yeah, it's true. And in fact, one of her training partners that she's been training with, getting ready, is one of our guys, and he is a very, very good.
Is it that guy? That guy?
That guy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, he won't even talk about it. But she's whooping his ass. I already I sent him. I was like, look. Yeah, because this is what Brock said. Brock said the guys go 60% or whatever. That's what he said, right? I saw Amanda when she just throws them women around. I don't know if I'd want to go see because I'm telling you, she's that's hey, and the women fighters, all you got to do is they're out there, just like, they're out there training, and they just got to be seen. There's some badass women out there.
They're awesome, man. It's like I said, it's cool to see that there's a merit system that I think is appreciated, in fighting, and it's really just about, if you're the best, you're the best, right? And you got to beat the best to be the best. It's there's politics and everything. There's some backdoor shit. You know, there's bullshit here and there, but for the most part, you know, especially in the up and coming sort of scene, it's you know, there's no hiding. You know, it's cool.
Let me tell you, the guys, a lot of guys are gonna hate me saying this. The one thing I do hate about the women's fighting and the way they have to promote themselves on social media a lot of times to get clicks, and you know, because they don't get paid as much as the men. I mean, they do, but they don't. You know, and they don't. But you've really got to be, and it just kills me when I saw that one post coming for the boobies, but you stay for the bra or something. And I'm like, as a dad, even though my daughter, I'd be there promoting her, but if I'd be so pissed off, people were saying that about my daughter. You know, I'd be like,
you got to get the NIL money, that name, image, likeness money, though.
Yeah, I just feel like if they're badasses, like Mike Tyson, for instance, you don't see him having to show his titties. He was a bad. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you're a badass, you should be paid like a badass. Like that's how I look at it.
I agree. I agree. I completely agree.
I'm not Dana.
No.
But anyway.
But yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But anyway,
But,
I was gonna say.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Oh no, I was just giving a shout out to Jay Raddick, Badass 205 are going to be fighting coming soon for a belt. Can't announce it yet, but something's in the works. Rakeem Cleveland, who I know has been on this show before, he's been a huge part of what we've been doing lately, and real bummer for him last couple of weeks, but somebody who talked highly about the show and you guys, and it's really.
Rakeem, man. Look, I told him, man, after he was going when he won that belt. I already put it in his head what he was going to do with the belt, even though he acted like he wasn't. So we had plans already. I tagged him in that one post when they were looking for the MMA heavyweight a few weeks ago. I tagged her. I said, "No, take him out because he just looks like he's ready to kill somebody."
I know. And like I said, we're really, really bummed for not being able to see him get in a couple of weeks back, but he's got some.
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Philadelphia. It's
Philadelphia. Have you guys been up there?
My wife's from Philly.
No, nice. No, it's cool.
I know. I was selling stuff like in a neighborhood where Jay was driving through, and I said, "Dude, you need to get the fuck out of that neighborhood." When he put that thing over there in Camden, New Jersey, somebody dropped me off in Camden, New Jersey, and they said, "Here, sell this security system." And their security systems were pit bulls in the front yard barking at you. And I felt like I was Bruce Willis in Die Hard with the Revengeance walking around. Everybody's looking at me with my iPad walking around. I said, you know what's funny? I broke the record, and you can call Vivid and ask them. I was only there right before the pandemic. I sold 16 of them, and nobody could even speak any English. They don't even know what they bought, guys. I'm serious. Look, I don't speak English. I was like, see, you, come here. Camera. They look at your drugs. Let's do this.
Just another day.
Anyway, yeah, Philadelphia, fucking Philadelphia. But anyway, no, man, I was gonna thank y'all for coming on for sure.
Yeah, definitely, man. Thanks for having us. And
hey, send us when they fight on the Fight Pass and stuff. Let me know because I always watch the Fight Pass anyway, and I'll check it out.
Yeah, I will. I'll send you guys a link, and maybe we can get some guys on. I'm sure they'd love to come on and then just talk.
Oh hell yeah! Just tell them
we'll be the Joe Rogan after they win. We'll give them that Joe Rogan interview, weed smoke and all.
Yeah, I know. No,
hey,
thanks,
look, and also, I'm making the push to be Joe, the redneck aerial Joe Rogan of BYB on their interviews. Dada says make it happen. Mike says make it happen. So y'all talk to him. You need to let him know that because I'm even though I'm trying and it's about to take this up, blow this shit up, guys. I'm just telling you.
Yeah. Can I say one more? Can I say one more?
Hell yeah, say whatever you want.
I just want to give a shout out to some of the guys who are coming off some injuries. Josh Krazan had some pretty shitty news recently. Cody Reese, a cat we're so excited about. Awesome kid, about to make his pro debut. Had an injury. Jason Eastman, Sunshine, down here at Coconut Creek American Top Team. Minor injury, he'll be back. He's going to be at the big show soon. I promise you that. And then looking forward to seeing Cedric Savage, Nakila El-Hamid, Josh Vissel, Floyd Jones, Aaron Mitchell, Sean Connor Fallon is one fight away. Going. So I really appreciate it, guys. Take a look at our roster, take a look at our fighters. Anybody out there has any questions about management generally, about what we do, feel free to hit us up. Hit me up on Instagram at dream.mmxx. Feel free to hit up me, Jay down here, for King Cleveland, or Peter Johannes, and we're happy to sit down and talk if anybody has any questions. And thanks a lot, guys, for bringing time. That really means a lot.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Thanks for taking your time out for us, a couple degenerates.
And is it too late to put money on the nerdy hillbilly for this jalapeno ghost?
Oh, he's gonna destroy us.
Yeah, okay.
I would bet my money on him, and I'd Pete Rose it and lose to get the money.
Look, the plan is Catfish Cooley. He eats everything on YouTube and everything. He does funny stuff. The plan is they're going to eat a fried horse's dick. That's the goal. We just haven't got. We're building it up. We got to win right here.
Yeah,
we got to build it up for this because you look at his YouTube channel, like he eats some of that.
I'm getting the peppers though. I got one of my tabs right now, pepperhead.com. I'm ordering the peppers as soon as we're done with the show. I'm ordering.
Yeah, so I was gonna tell y'all, like it'd probably be September. I don't know when he's talking about doing it, but like Alabama, Mississippi guys like that, they want because they do it on ticket sales and stuff. We'll be doing some interesting bare knuckle. It'll be some very
bare knuckle. We went to the BKFC. That was the first sanctioned bare knuckle fight in Alabama. So it's sanctioned down here. It's trying to get some more regional stuff, national stuff down in this area.
What are you talking about, Jake? I am goddamn regional stuff. What are you talking about?
No, you're not. Not yet. You gotta sign that paper first. You sign the paper, and then we'll take off from there.
Yeah.
Why don't you look on Facebook? It's done.
No, not till you sign it.
Look on Facebook. But anyway, guys, I'm the regional promoter. We don't need any more out here. That's what we need. But anyway, because look, there's only one feeder program to a certain big company, and it's possibly this one. I was just letting y'all know. So anyway, I've been told. So anyway, but all right, thank y'all guys.
Later, man. Take it easy, guys.
Jay, thank you. Mr. Atkins, thank you. Jay.
Yes.
I gotta get some more stuff. I gotta be on the site. Old Turp House Farms promo code Blunts. I'm gonna be on there. I guess when you stocking up with all the good stuff.
I'm actually this morning to head down to Biloxi, so probably when I get back, I'll be all ready.
All right.
He's got that Delta stuff coming in.
That's what I need to know. When's the new crop coming in?
I have that. I'm just getting the computer stuff set up with the Square to make sure that everything's all legit, and I'm just waiting on them to give me the approval to put it on. But if you want to, you can DM me, and I can get it sent out to you before that. No big deal. We'll get it figured out.
I got to get it going. I got to get this stuff actually is awesome. I've taken a lot of different tinctures and gummies and whatever else, but this tincture, and it doesn't normally, I don't know where you guys make it, but a normal tincture is like super like oily and you can just feel like got a real bad mouth feel. This stuff is the shit. It's gone. I let it sit under the tongue. It kind of soaks into the blood under the tongue. Chase it with a little bit of drink, and it's good to go. Feeling great. My knees feeling good. Back's feeling good. I get a great night's sleep. You guys have got something for real going on.
We appreciate that. That's one of the biggest things we hear is the taste and the quality, and that's what we're after. Once people try it, they don't usually go anywhere else.
Yep.
Yeah,
I've tried a lot of different stuff, and yours is up at the top of the list.
I appreciate
it. With the nationally renowned Charlotte's Web, yours is up there with them, and that's saying a lot.
Yes, it is, and I appreciate that. And the more people that try it, the more I hear similar to what you're saying. So it's getting it out there.
Look, the post they made, the Spartan made. I was standing in your fucking. I didn't even know they made it, but look, your daggum. What's that little dude called? Yoda, Baby Yoda shirt.
The Yoda.
My kid said, "Look, Daddy's got the Baby Yoda smoking cigarettes in the picture." I was like, "Yeah, that's me."
Hey, you're coming down right this weekend?
Yes.
Okay.
Friday. It's Friday night. Yeah.
Right. It's Friday. I'm leaving tomorrow, so I'll be down there tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive at Friday. So like, because dude, hey, look, they keep adding more fights. So they keep saying they need more fighters. So I was like, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Right. No doubt we'll be there. And are you coming too, Jake?
No, I can't make it down there.
Okay.
Yeah.
His woman's about to have a baby. She's about to.
Yeah, she's like 8 months pregnant.
Are you guys close in area? Do you guys see each other?
Yeah, I'm like 4.5 hours, about 5 hours.
Me and Cody live like 15 minutes away from each other.
Well, then just text me what you want, or just text me, and I can bring it and give it to Cody, and he can bring it back with him.
Oh, all right. I'll message you after this. Yeah, me and Cody are
riding across the street. You know what? That'll be the only legal thing I'm riding with that day, guys. That's what I'm talking about.
Right on, right.
That's the only thing I'm legal I'm riding with. Good God Almighty! But hey, Jay. So look, Jake tried to give himself a nickname tonight, Bean McTasty, but I already told him what Seth was going to call him.
I've had Beans McNasty. You can find me on Xbox, on PlayStation. I've had Beans McNasty since 2002.
Look,
fuck with me.
You better come up with a name for Seth. Seth's got your name. Seth took the bet to heart, and Seth's training hard, man.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you going to do when he knocks the dude out? He comes out in the ring, and he just says your name in the ring. There's your nickname right there, motherfucker.
I'll take it. I mean, it's hard to find one with Jake. You know, there ain't too many good words that really rhyme. Not a lot of good J words or like Jake the Joker. You know, nothing fun.
Really bad Jake. I did. You know what?
You call me Bad News, Jake. Bad News.
Bad News Jake. Bad News Jake. Bad News Jake.
Bad News.
There you go.
That's it. That's fucking it. So Jay,
no good news is good news.
So I wanted you to tell people all that Delta. You send me the pictures of that Delta stuff. What is that stuff? So Jay can know what that stuff is. So everybody know before you get you off it. Jay, you ready for this?
It's a Delta 8. Oh crap! I dropped some of it. What do you got there? Oh yeah, it's a Delta 8, and it's scientifically engineered to basically help athlete performance, recover. It's a stronger version than basically what they're selling in other areas because of the way that it's designed. So it's a step above what they're just selling at your normal shop. But it's good. I mean, it is what it is. It's meant to do what it's supposed to do.
It's liquid
all
too.
hemp derived, everything. We're not talking about anything illegal. Facebook, Zuckerberg, I know you're always fucking listening. It's hemp derived. Leave us alone.
Yes, it's 100% legal. It's D8, depending on, the milligrams and everything is the amount of dose that you need to take. I mean, it's pretty simple.
Let me tell you how much of a bitch Zuckerberg is. Okay, I shared something about Game of Thrones. I shared the picture of the new Game of Thrones with the dragon, and I got a thing on Facebook saying that I violated Facebook communities.
Somebody reported you. They don't like you.
Game of Thrones, like literally.
I've posted some questionable shit. I've never been in trouble on Facebook.
You don't post enough. I get quit every day.
Our Instagram just recently got hacked or got shut down, and I had to do a review and send my driver's license in, and they said it's under review. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I don't post anything on there, So I'm waiting on it to come back on, hopefully.
I tagged him in a post, and they watching him like a motherfucker now. Anyway, so hey, tell him thanks for coming on tonight, Jay Dream, and tell him we'll be watching all their fighters and everything for sure.
For sure, definitely. And the one fighter I'm trying to get a fight for is my friend Seth. We got to give my man a fight. Still working on that one.
Yeah, hey, look.
We're going to get one. He'll be fighting by the end of the year, for sure. Maybe twice.
Oh, dude. July.
That's what I'm saying. Twice by the end of the year.
We're trying.
Look,
We're trying.
I message Mel every Wednesday, and I always say something about that. And after the lead show, I'm gonna message Mel again, and he'll give me a thumbs up. But it is what it is. You know, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. You got to give him a fight.
Right.
We got to. Seth's ready to kill somebody.
He is. He's ready to go. He calls me almost every day. Hey, did we find something yet? Hey, did we find something yet? So we're working.
That's
on
good
it.
though. That's good though. At least
I know
he's calling.
ready. I keep telling him, just train like we got one. I'll tell you when it is. Just keep training like you got one.
Right. Oh yeah,
Hey,
man.
but we appreciate you guys for letting us on, and definitely we appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Hell yeah,
All right,
anytime.
man.
Thank you. I'll shoot you a message after this.
Definitely. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. Jake, I'll be riding down the interstate.
You're gonna leave. You gotta leave early, dude. The beach is gonna be fucking slammed.
The way I'll cut around the other way.
It's gonna be bad, dude.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's gonna take you 7 hours at least. Probably closer to 10.
Oh no, dude. I used to sell vacuum cleaners out there, and it would take me. I drive it in the summer and everything. We get there about 6 hours. Like drive the back way. I'm gonna. And
You gotta cut across to Mississippi as soon as you can.
Yeah. I used to drive there a lot. We used to went out there to sell. But anyway, dude, that was. Hey, look, I told you, man. The Hillbilly man's gonna bring the thunder, man. His image, you seen it? Did you feel like there was Macho Man Randy Savage over there? Like
I'm gonna order these. When we end this broadcast, Josh, I'm gonna bring him back in. We're gonna order these. I'm gonna order these peppers for real.
Yeah, but anyway, I was gonna tell you his what he said. The best line of the show is what did he say about the ass? He said she's got that. She's like little, but she's got that ass. He said I'm about fucking died. He said.
Yeah, speaking of eating ass, so I got to go.
Anyway, guys, I'm good. Thank y'all. We got also. I know there's somebody out there that watches who I have on the shows because they tried to take Dat and put him on a show earlier than mine the other day, and it's okay because I'm not in competition with y'all because it's just we're degenerates, man. This is fucking jackass. I mean, look, and also, Outlaw had a problem. He could not download Google Chrome to his tablet or something. He was having a problem. He kept FaceTiming me on the phone. I couldn't. There's no way to get my phone to get him to talk with us hearing it proper. But we will have the Outlaw on. He is the Dwarf 112-pound champion of the fucking world. And
wait, he's 112?
Yeah, 4'3", 112.
Oh my God, he's 4 feet tall.
Dude, he's muscled up, dude. Fuck, all he does is drink beer and fuck. That's what he told me. He said all I do is drink beer and fuck. That's what he told me. I swear to God. And he was so hammered, dude. He was like
he's probably passed out on his couch. He's gonna send you a message in like 4 hours and be like, "All right, I'm getting on."
No, he's been sending me videos saying, "Hey man, I can't get on there. How do you get on there?" He was trying to get on. Like I couldn't walk him through it because I was on the show. So I was like, "Fuck, don't worry about it." But anyway, yeah. So thanks for coming on, now, guys. Everybody, awesome. I'm out.